I just wanted to show you very quickly, and hopefully the camera will pick it up, but that is, settle down fish, that is what that fish just coughed up. So not surprisingly, with the spinnerbaits we're getting taps, and they've just been hammering these V blades, or these sort of smaller lipless crankbaits. That'd be about a 3.5–4 centimetre bony brim. That's obviously what that fish was eating, and then he ate my V blade. So g'day folks, welcome to another PTP fishing, and check that out. It's the biggest bass I've caught in 2023. Mind you, it's only the 4th bass I've caught in 2023 as well. So at Lake Kurwongbah with Nicholas. A lot of people got here before us this morning, so we've just ducked into a little corner, a new little area where we haven't fished for a long time, and that's the result of about half-hour fishing. So hopefully I can catch a few more, put a video together. Welcome to another PTP fishing. Definitely a nice way to start the action. 43 centimetres, pop him back. Oh, he was ready to go. Put the camera on the top of my head now, and hopefully I can show you some action. Oh, I'm only throwing this because I was playing with those little guys at the boat ramps. I thought, oh well, while I'm doing it. Oh. Oh. Wow. That was a good hit.
Really?
Maybe I need to concentrate on the fishing rather than chatting. I was right on the edge of the weed too. Like, I've got nothing out wide, everything's come from the edge of the weed. Oh. Yeah, that was a better bite than the first one.
Yeah. Mine was just like two little cheeks, like.
Oh.
Right,
Right at the kayak. That's a little one though, this one. That's not the same as the last one. They always feel big when they hit at the kayak though, don't they? Yeah, that's what you call a perfect release. It's the second one that's bitten straight at the kayak. That one didn't. There's a better fish, I think. Come on, I want to get out of Nicholas's way. A legal fish at least anyway, Nicholas. Just. So there's that last fish. 29 centimetres, so not quite legal. Still, just shows you, as I said in the last video here at Kurwongbah, there are fish everywhere in this place at the moment. You just got to throw the right lure in the right place. So let that guy go. Go and get some more. Well, as I was just saying to Nicholas, the areas you would expect these fish to be in, they just don't seem to be. But they're not in the corners of the bays, they seem to be on the outside of the bays. This is only a little fish, but yeah, that's very interesting. The little bays look amazing, but just don't seem to be holding fish. Whereas the areas leading into the bays are. So I know people watching this and most people are saying, why is he throwing the V-blade and not a spinnerbait? Well, when I first got here this morning and was waiting for Nicholas to arrive, I got on the water for a little while, and the one thing I realised pretty quickly was they were only tapping at the spinnerbait. So it was a big school at the launch point again. Obviously not big fish. But yeah, the spinnerbait, they just weren't hitting it aggressively enough, whereas I think this one fits the bait profile in here at the moment. And it's getting me some fish. I will change the spinnerbait at some point, but for the moment, why would I change? So I want to quickly explain what I'm doing here. So if you keep an eye on the sounder, you'll see that the weed under us right here now is basically all the way to the surface. It's getting to within a couple of feet of the surface. What I want to find is the edge of that. So as you can see, it's gone to 13 feet, 14 feet, and there's the edge. So the edge is most probably 8 to 10 feet behind me now. So I'll go out a little bit further, turn around. And what I want to do is cast back to where I guess the weed isn't all the way to the surface. And the fish are most probably just sitting on the edge of that weed. There you go, right on that weed edge. That's how simple bass fishing can be. Didn't fight much to begin with, but he's having a crack now. So if you don't have a sounder, I guess you just got to use your eyes. But yeah, the key is to find that weed edge, because that's where the fish are. They're just sitting in that waiting for something to swim past. So there's that fish. So all the others have been sort of 28, 29. I'd say that one will sneak 30, 31. So there's the V-braid I'm using. I think it's called Carbon or Carbon UV, something like that, that colour. Anyway, I had a great question from somebody in my last video just about colours and what have you. As I said to him, I think they all work. I've got a few favourites, but this one is turning into one of them. I just like the look of the colour and the fact that it's got a bit of UV on a day like today. It should stand out. Anyway, pop a tag in this guy and I'll let it go. So the iometer was pretty much spot on. 31 centimetres, nice little fish. As I said, just sitting on those weed edges. I'm sure there's plenty more there. Okay. There you go. First spot in a new first cast in a new spot, and we've had some success. Oh, don't drag me to where you just bit from. Come on, up you come. Oh, goodness me, feels like not a bad fish. Nice fish. That's what, oh. I don't think I've ever seen that before, but that V-blade is gone. Look at that. All the way down his gut, mouth. So I'm hoping the camera will pick that up, but check that out. That's that V-blade all the way into its mouth. There's a nice fish. So we're just moving around. There's a lot of, as I said before, there's a lot of kayaks on the water and just trying to find new ground, and I can guarantee you where I caught this fish, I might have caught 3 or 4 fish in the past. Anyway, that's an absolute ripper. Check that out again. V-blade. Woo! So they're the ones you want to get. I've always said anything over 40 in Kurwongbah is a good fish. That one's 42 centimetres. Thanks for coming. Feels like a slightly better fish again. Oh, yeah, definitely a better fish. I was just saying to Nicholas, this weed edge seems to be super important. Super important. He's not huge, not as big as the last one, but still better fish. Dunk, dunk, dunk. There he is. And he just coughed up a whole heap of bony brim as well. Feels a little bit better. It's definitely a better fish, this one. Come on. Oh, he's a lovely fish. Lovely fish. They're the ones we want to catch. So there's another lovely fish. I think that's a great fish to finish this video on. So it's most probably 36 to 38 centimetres. There's that Rapala V-blade again. As I said, today it's been very much about matching the hatch. Spinnerbaits have got little bumps. These things have just been smashing them. So if I was going to be coming to Kurwongbah at the moment, I'd be, well, the fishing to me is relatively simple. Find that weed edge, and you can do that either with your sounder or just by throwing these lipless crankbaits and those sort of things at the edges. You'll find the edge and then you'll find the fish. So they're pretty thick at the moment, pretty easy to catch. That's a lovely way to finish. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll catch you next time from PTP Fishing. See ya. There you go. 36.5 centimetres of Kurwongbah bass. See ya. See ya. Oh, this one is a crazy fish. It was the subtlest bite, but it has gone nuts. Look how he's wrapped me in the weed and everything. Wowee. Come here, buddy. Oh, lovely fish.